Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me on the NWP call this evening. My name's Rich Simmonds. I'm one of the founder partners with NWP. And before I go any further, I just want to share this disclaimer with you. NWP doesn't offer any financial advice, and this is what I'm sharing is all from my personal experience. It is important that all partners understand how their funds are being used, and remember, past performance doesn't guarantee any future results. Now, my goal is very simple, and that's to help you achieve a consistent weekly income. So let's see how we're going to do that. Firstly, the purpose of NWP is to provide you with a sustainable ecosystem that you and your future generations can benefit from. With NWP, you're not a member, you're a partner. And there's two ways to participate as a partner in NWP. Firstly, as a partner with a portfolio, and that'll be the first half of my presentation this evening, where I discuss how you can be a partner and have a portfolio with NWP. And then secondly, we'll look at the affiliate plan, where being a partner, you can automatically use the affiliate plan to get yourself some extra income. Now, the company itself is registered and it's situated in the Trump Towers in Istanbul in Turkey. And the whole idea of NWP provide consistent weekly profits for the partners. How do they do this? Well, it's simple through trading, and the trading is done on a weekly basis by expert traders. So you don't need to have any trading knowledge yourself or anything like that. The traders will do it for you, and they typically trade on the forex markets and also the commodities. Only 20% of your capital is used, and you might say, well, why only 20%? Because this is a different system to many other systems that you have experienced in the past. So what makes NWP different? Well, if we had to look at a traditional asset management company, with them, typically your capital is locked anywhere between 1 to 5 years, and your profits are often locked as well, and you can only get your profits out at certain stages. With NWP, it's a completely new arrangement. What happens here is you are in a weekly cycle with NWP. Your deposit is never locked. It's in a weekly cycle, and at the end of the week, when trading ends on a Friday night, you can decide whether you want your capital back or not. The capital remains with the brokers, and you, just like a normal savings account, if you need your capital, you withdraw your capital. So that's the first thing that makes NWP very much different from anything else in the market. The second is that your capital, as I mentioned, stays with the brokers, but your profits are always separated. They are never traded with your capital. At the end of a trading week on a Friday night, when that trades for the week and the profit generation for the week ends, all profits are sent to a third-party payment gateway. At this third-party payment gateway, that's where you can do an instant withdrawal of your profits. So they're always available in this weekly cycle. Now, because of this weekly cycle, there has to be accountability from the traders because they don't know when you're going to take out your capital. That's your choice on a weekly basis, whether you want to leave your capital in the system or whether you want to take it out. And also they have to provide you with profits on a weekly basis. Knowing that, it keeps them extremely accountable, and it's a way of you actually auditing the system. Now, if you can imagine, there's over 10,000 active members in the NWP system. Every single week, every member withdraws his profit. It's the only thing they can do. They don't have to withdraw it, but if they don't withdraw it, it's not going to work for them. So it only makes sense to withdraw your profits. So those are the three things that keep the NWP system completely different from anything you've experienced in the marketplace before. This makes it sustainable. The other thing that really makes NWP sustainable is you are never paid upfront from someone else entering the system. The only time you receive any bonus or commission as a person who referred someone else, or what we call an affiliate, is from a weekly profit, and the weekly profits are split. What you see on the screen here, and there's been 65 weeks of trading since NWP started in October 2024. I've added here the booster portfolios. What you'll see in your back office is the foundation portfolio, the growth portfolio, and the elite portfolio. What you see in your back office is the gross profit, meaning that the profits have to be then split 50-50. You will get 50%. So if you've got a deposit, you're a partner with a portfolio, you'll get 50% of whatever foundation, growth, or elite portfolio you're in. Or if you've got a booster, you will also have that split. So what happens is there's a partner profit, those are for the people with deposits, and then you've got the business volume. The business volume is what sustains the whole business. Those are where the affiliate bonuses are paid out and all other bonuses and sustaining the company from the business volume. So that's how the system works, and that's how the profit is split. 50% to the partners with portfolios and 50% to the business volume. So it's very transparent, and this is the only way that people earn. So you can see it's a week-to-week system. It's never a case of upfront bonuses being paid or anything like that, which often will diminish your actual capital. It doesn't happen in the NWP system. It's only from the weekly profits. Now, there are 3 different portfolio tiers that you can take part in with NWP, starting with the foundation portfolio. So what you see here is the minimum deposit that you can put into a foundation portfolio is $10. And there's a 5% monthly target. Now, you're not getting your monthly money. You get your profits on a weekly basis, and that is the profit margin that the traders work on for you on a monthly basis. Now, you'll see the next portfolio up is the growth portfolio, $10,000 deposited, and the monthly target there is 8%. Then moving up to the elite portfolios, that's $50,000 or more deposited, and the monthly target there is 10%. And in my experience and knowing the 65 weeks of trading, consistently the people have achieved these targets. So the partners have achieved this. Now, you may ask, how is it possible that people can, trading is up and down? How does it work? Well, it's very simple. NWP has an arrangement with their brokers. If the profits are good, the brokers take the extra. If the profits are bad, well, the brokers have to pay in. Because if that was happening to you, although it sounds nice to get a really big profit, what happens when there's a loss? That means we have to take money from your deposit, which can't be done. So it has to work from the broker side of things, and this keeps it very sustainable and also consistent. And as I mentioned, the consistency has been there over the last 65 weeks. Right, so when you're ready to into the system, you can use the following currencies. That's USDT, BNB, or USDC, and that's on the different networks. So you've got the Ethereum network, the BNB BEP20 network, and then the Polygon network. All money put in before midnight on a Monday UK time will still get profits the coming Saturday. If you haven't managed to get your portfolio open by Monday evening, you will get your profits the following Saturday, and then it will continue. It continuously goes, it never stops until such time as you withdraw your deposit from the system or your capital from the system. Withdrawals. Now, this is the only fee charged by the NWP system. At the moment, payouts are done in Polygon USDT. However, they also will be introducing BNB on the BEP20 protocols very shortly, possibly by this weekend. Now, when you make a withdrawal, you need $5 as your minimum to withdraw. As I mentioned, those profits are sitting in the payment gateway. Whether you've made 5 cents or $50,000 doesn't matter. It all goes to the payment gateway and will wait for you there. If you haven't got $5 yet, your few cents are there, and there's a 5% fee charged. And this is the only fee charged by the NWP system. So 5% of $10, to make an easy sum there, is 50 cents. Therefore, withdrawing $10 out of the system, you'll receive $9.50 as into your wallet. Your capital, the first time you withdraw the capital, that's 0% fee. And then after that, there's a 2% fee charged on subsequent withdrawals. Now, let me just go over this weekly cycle again, because this is very important. So what will happen is you'll start. That means you put your deposit into a portfolio. Trading then takes place from a Monday to Friday. This is the profit generation by the traders and brokers. And then at the end of the Friday night, those profits are separated from the capital and sent to the payment gateway. They wait there for you until such time as you make a withdrawal, or you want to make a withdrawal. That's an instant withdrawal, provided you have $5 in your checkout wallet to make a withdrawal. That is then sent to your private wallet, or what we like to say, a transfer wallet. Why you would use a transfer wallet and not an exchange? Because you don't exactly know what you want to do with your money. You might decide, oh, I want to put my withdrawal into my crypto credit card, or I'd like to perhaps put it back into the system again so that it can carry on growing, or I'd just like to spend my money. And at that stage, you would then send it to exchange. I would always recommend that you don't use an exchange as your transfer facility, because the problem is with an exchange is there's KYC, there's reporting, and all of those things, which makes things more complicated. And it means that you have to answer a lot more questions. When you have your private crypto wallet, your transfer wallet, like a SafePal or Exodus or a Trust wallet or something like that, it's you in control, and only you know what goes on there. It's far better that you make your decisions and then move your money from there to your exchange or back into your NWP profiles, whatever you'd like to do. Rather, you have the control than giving the control over to some exchange. And then it's your money, you enjoy it, and you get paid weekly. Now remember, you are in control. There is no internal back office system where you can simply reinvest your profits. You have to do that manual withdrawal process to get your profits out of the system. And if you want to make those profits work for you, you'd have to physically take them into your wallet in that manual withdrawal process and then send it back into the system. It's a manual deposit. The withdrawals are quick. This whole process that I'm explaining to you now won't take you 5 minutes, and there's people that do this every week. You put that money back into your portfolio and it continues to work for you in the way of profits. This is the only way, and the reason why this is it's security, because there's no internal rotation of money in the system. So everyone withdraws their profits, and you will always be sure that everyone in the NWP system is getting their money on a weekly basis. There's none of this asking my friend, hey, did you make a withdrawal? Did you get money from the system? You can ask anyone in NWP and they can all tell you, yes, I got my money. It happens every week. It's not just an occasional thing. It's something that happens. It's the NWP system. It's the process. With NWP, there's WhatsApp chat support. This number that you see there, the girls are based in Canada. They're very helpful. That's the quickest way to get hold of support. That's with WhatsApp. And then there is email support available. Our website is nwprofits.com. NW stands for network, networkprofits.com. And as I mentioned, the offices are situated in the Trump Towers in Istanbul in Turkey. It's a very prominent position. It's not some little backyard job somewhere. When you're ready to start, our team has put together this link tree. In this link tree, there's videos that tell you about the company. So this is a toolbox for you to use. It's got a little booklet on how to get started. There's a guide to using crypto and different things about the affiliate plan, a video about the affiliate plan, a little booklet. So it's all there. Just ask for the link tree to be sent to you. Just to mention, you might have seen in your back office, there's a thing called a structured income program. To put the structured income program into a very simple situation for you, if you're consistent with saving, the rewards pay themselves. And what happens if you were, let's say, putting in a certain amount every month, and it doesn't matter what amount it is, if you put that same amount in every month for 22 months, you'll find that you have enough capital in your portfolio that you'll have sufficient in the 23rd month from the profits that you're making from your foundation portfolio to have generated the 23rd month's contribution. If you want to speed this up, now, what I've done here in 22 months, you're simply taking those weekly profits and you're spending them. You're doing something with them. Or you're using those 22 months of withdrawals to actually reduce your monthly contribution. Now, if you want to speed up this process, you simply take your profits on a weekly basis and put them back into your portfolio. This will mean that you achieve that capital automation in 15 months. So that's just giving you an example of the way a structured income program works. In the terms of the structured income program in the European market, they have the travel rewards, and that's $251 for 12 months. It's a straightforward profile. You can still withdraw the profits, everything like that. The only thing is if you keep your money in for 12 months, you get a travel reward, either $251 for 12 months to Turkey or $510 for 12 months gets you a trip to Dubai. The next thing that I'd like to talk about, all the boosters have stopped now. The Crocodile launches on the 1st of February. There's no information about it yet, but what I can say is that the Crocodile promotion will accelerate your experience, and it allows people to come into the system and make an informed decision from the inside. So look out for the Crocodile. It's exciting, it's coming, and we'll hear about it next week. Now, let's talk about the affiliate plan. The affiliate plan is where you're able to build a community and give yourself a consistent weekly income. Because it's all very nice if you've got a nice deposit in the system where you can earn enough on a weekly basis to give yourself enough to sustain yourself. That's not always the case. Some of us aren't in that fortunate situation. So the affiliate plan allows you to build up your weekly income. The most important thing about the affiliate plan is you don't need a personal portfolio. You don't have to have a deposit in the system to be able to utilize the affiliate plan. So let's have a look. Remember, the affiliate plan comes from the other 50% of the weekly business volume. You're earning on profits, you're not earning on other people's deposits. This makes it 100% sustainable and, might I say, extremely legal, because often the other systems come into problems because they're paying commissions on other people's deposits. You're earning on profits, you're not earning on deposits with the NWP system. There's 3 different ways you can earn on a weekly basis from the affiliate plan. That's a direct bonus, there's a binary income, and there's a matching bonus. All of these bonuses are paid to you on a weekly basis. The direct bonus, this is 15% of your direct referrals' weekly profits every week. So as long as they have an active portfolio, you're going to receive your direct referral bonus every week from that person's profits, whatever they make. You'll notice that there is a left and right link. This is because NWP has a binary system, meaning left and right, and you then decide whether you want to put your new person in on the left side or the right-hand side. If you're unsure, just ask your sponsor and find out where they are building. Just to go over the complete system, where the money comes from again, in case you missed that, your referral will put his money into the portfolio. So he'll choose which portfolio according to the amount he's deposited. He'll then earn his profits on a weekly basis. 50% of that gross profit is split. He gets 50% of that profit. The other 50% goes to the business volume. And this is where your direct bonus is paid from. Your 15% that you will earn from his profits is paid from that business volume. Just to give you a simple example here, if your referral earns $100 in profits every week, remember it will vary. Every week is different because it's real trading. So let's say he made $100. 15% of that means that you'll be earning $15 per week. Very nice. Moving along to the binary income, this is 15% of the matched business volume. Matched business volume sounds very complicated. It's not. It just means whatever the equal is and whatever the lesser volume is, that's what you'll be paid on a weekly basis. The binary, unfortunately, is capped to $5,000 per week, but I'm sure you'll agree that $5,000 a week is not too bad. Now let's look at a binary income and an example of how you can earn this binary income. Looking at Max here, he's referred Joe, but he actually didn't refer Erica because Erica is what's considered a spillover. She could have come from someone in the team above Max because it's a binary income. You can only put people in on the left and right. So therefore, when someone joins, you effectively joining in like a ladder-like structure, and you will just fall in underneath someone in a team. So looking here at Erica, she's got the bigger volume, or it could be Erica, it could be her team underneath her. Joe has got the lesser volume, so therefore Max will earn his binary income on Joe and that leg under Joe. That's the advantage of being in the binary. If we look at this, to be binary qualified, you just need volume on your right-hand side and volume on your left. You can get spillover. It could be on your left or right. So this is not set in stone. This is just an example. On the right-hand side, you'll see that spillover. On the left here, this person only needed to introduce one person. And that person obviously needs a deposit to generate some volume on a weekly basis. And that means he's binary qualified. Once the red person starts growing and introducing people himself, the binary will grow and your income will grow. So that's the binary and how it happens. Remember that there's a big benefit of being in the binary. So even if you haven't got a portfolio, you can get yourself a position in NWP. And if you're not ready yet, wait, because what you'll see here, the person that I've highlighted in yellow simply got himself a position at some point, and underneath him, the volume of portfolios on the right-hand side is now $5,000. How do you benefit from this? Well, whenever you introduce someone on your left-hand side, suddenly you're binary qualified and you will start earning the binary bonus on a weekly basis. Now, this is going to be a nice advantage, and you'll see the crocodiles coming. So that'll give you even a more benefit in the binary. We'll give you more details of that coming up. The final bonus that's paid on a weekly basis is the matching bonus. This is quite simple to understand. Once you've referred someone and they start earning the binary, you'll get 5% of whatever they've earned from the binary on a weekly basis. And this is paid 3 levels deep, meaning that level 2 is your referrals, level 1 partners, and then level 3 is the referral of those referrals. And that's the matching bonus that's paid 5%, 3 levels deep. Over and above that, there are career rewards where what's happened here is you are every week earning, once you start earning the binary, the total accumulates. And once you've achieved these levels, you will get the rewards. Now, it could take you 2 months, it could take you 2 years, it could take you 20 years. Don't worry. These rewards are not running away. They're waiting there for you. When you reach those milestones, you will get the rewards. Moving on from that, there's also ambassador rewards. This is more of a leadership reward where you have helped people in your team, 2 of them on your left, to earn the Rolex watch. If you missed that one, the final on the career awards is a Rolex watch. And that's once you've achieved $25,000 of earnings in the binary in your lifetime with NWP. So in the Ambassador Awards, you've helped 2 people get Rolex watches on the left, 2 people with Rolex watches on the right, and your reward here is a $10,000 down payment on a car. Moving along, and as you move up in the ranks here and help more people achieve things, you'll eventually earn a Mercedes-Benz and also a luxury villa. Very nice rewards. Remember, no time limit on these. It's through your career with NWP. Are there any questions? I'm here to help you and clear up anything that I might have gone over too fast. Please let me know and I will happily answer your questions. Let me put my video on again so you can see me. Good evening to everyone who's joined me while I've been presenting. Are there any questions? If you do have a question, either put your hand up or put your message in the chat and I'll gladly answer your question. Well, I'm not going to keep you any longer because you might just need to go and sign some people up for the crocodile. So do have a good evening further. If there are any questions, I'll stay for a while, but otherwise, I'll see you on Tuesday night Zoom, and I'm sure that on Tuesday night Zoom, we'll have the crocodile information for you, but sign your people up in the meantime. That's the best advice that I can give you. It's not financial advice, it's friendly advice. They don't have to do anything, but at least by getting them signed up, you'll have given them the advantage of having a choice. And they might have even got a position in a few steps in the binary in that time that you've signed them up. So you just never know. So do have a good evening further. Thanks for your time. Good night.